Grabbing the boards like, I'ma go coast to coast. I'm on beats like do-si-do. They don't wanna go toe to toe. Step into my court, you can put in the poster.
What a play!
Yo, what up, it's your boy JDMC, guys. We're back with another video. You guys know the vibes. What we're going to be doing today is just the NBA tier list. I believe it is the top 50 players. So we're going to rank them, as you can see, the what's it called, categories there. Top 5, obviously. Superstar, who I think is a superstar. All-star, someone who I think is maybe below a superstar, but should still be like an all-star, or maybe like a potential all-star. Then star is just like a star, someone who's a star of their team, or one of the stars of their team, but isn't like all-star level. And then solid's not a bad thing. Solid just means, yeah, I don't want to say they're a star or all-star, whatever, but you guys know how this works. I'm sure you understand those categories, so let's just jump straight into this. As you know, what we do sometimes is we mix and match as we go along, but yeah, I haven't done this or anything, so we're just going to go off the top. So let's just jump into it. No further ado. Anthony Davis. You guys thought I was going to start, eh? No way. Make sure to like and subscribe, then we'll start, alright? I'm going to wait for you guys to like and subscribe, and then we'll start this video, okay? You got 3 seconds. Okay, you finished? There was enough time to like. Okay, sweet. Let's get into it. Anthony Davis, see, superstar. I know people like to talk down on AD, especially this year and last year, but don't get it twisted. He's a superstar. Ooh, Anthony Edwards. So he's definitely a star. The younger players are a bit hard because of their potential. Like, he has all-star potential, superstar potential, potentially. But I'm going to say he's a star for now. Same with DeAndre Ayton. I'll put him in that star category. Could he go to solid? We'll see. We'll leave them as star for now. I do think that, obviously, you know, they have Devin Booker and Chris Paul, but I do definitely think that DeAndre Ayton's the star of that team. Yes, we'll put him there. Bam. See, I think he's all-star level. I think, yeah, just because he's more in his prime compared to these guys a bit younger, I think he's just a little level above. I'm confident that these two will, yeah, be up here one day, but as of now, we'll put them there. Ben Simmons, we're just going to put him down there, okay? Obviously, we haven't seen him play yet, and everyone likes to have their opinions on him. See, Devin Booker's an interesting case, because he's obviously all-star, but is he a superstar, low-key? We'll put him at the top of all-star. Guys, this isn't an order in the categories, but we'll leave Devin Booker at the top there just for now, and we'll see if we want to bump him up to superstar, depending on some other people. See, like Bradley Beal. So he's the superstar scorer, but then is Devin Booker on the same level as him? We'll leave it like this for now, guys. I know some Devin Booker fans and some Sun fans might feel a certain way that I've got Bradley Beal a step above him. We might move Devin Booker to superstar, guys. We'll see how it pans out. See, Brogdon, he's definitely a star of his team. We'll put him in this category as well. Jimmy Butler's a superstar. McCollum, so he's a star as well. I don't think he's in that all-star level. Yeah, I'd say he's definitely a star. Clint Capella, solid. Like, he's not a star of that team. Like, they've got the Trae Youngs and the John Collins, who's next. Also, John Collins, he's a mix of solid and star. I'm going to keep him in solid for now, guys. I don't want to overcrowd star, because obviously this is the top 50 players. All of them are, like, star-worthy. So we'll try to separate it a bit by having the solids and then the stars. I still think these players are obviously star players, like Ben Simmons when he's at his best as a star player, like all-star potential. So we'll leave him there for now. Chris Paul, we'll put him in all-star as well. Yeah, like I'm saying, Devin Booker might go up. We'll just see how it pans out. See, Dame's a superstar to me. Don't at me. Oh, DeMar DeRozan. It's crazy because last year I probably would have put him in like star category. With this year, I'm like, he's been playing like a superstar, right? Like, just based off this year, guys. This is a 2021 to 2022 tier list. DeMar DeRozan has been a superstar. I don't think we can deny that, guys, okay? D'Lo, star. I've got him in this category as well. Can maybe argue he's solid, but nah, I'm definitely going to put him in star. Luka, superstar. See, he's very close to getting up here. We'll see how the top 5 pans out. I've got a fair idea on what my top 5 will be. We'll just wait till we get to those players. Joel Embiid as well is a superstar to me. De'Aaron Fox. Ooh. So he's a star, but could he be a all-star? Now, we'll leave him in star. I do think the Devin Bookers and the Chris Pauls and the Bams are still that step ahead. Fred VanVleet. Like, he's a star of his team, but I'm going to put him in solid, guys. Is that disrespectful? I'm gonna put him in solid. If you and of course, guys, I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying where I place these players is correct. This is just my opinion and how I viewed it based on this year. I do watch a lot of basketball, so it's somewhat of an educated opinion, but I'm not saying I'm right, guys. I'm gonna put him in solid, but with a grain of salt. If you wanted him in star, that's fine. I'll allow that, but he can go there for now. Giannis is top 5. No ifs, whats, doubts, buts about it. Giannis is top 5, top 3 probably. Top 2, top 1 maybe. Giannis is top 5, okay? Don't talk to me. Rudy. See, Rudy's interesting. Because I think he's an all-star defender, but then he's obviously like a solid offensive. I'm going to put respect on his name and his defense. He has been getting better offensively, and the Jazz are still a dominating regular season team who win a lot of games with him being the anchor. So, guys, I'm going to put him in all-star, right? I know people have their viewpoints on Rudy and his contract and his scoring abilities, but he's a superstar defender, and he's like a solid offensive player. So we'll meet somewhere in the middle and say he's an all-star, guys. We'll put respect on his name. Jeremy Grant. He's like a solid star. Like, he's a star on a very average team, but I think if he was on any other team, he would low-key be solid. Nah, he's going solid because I've put Fred VanVleet there, so he has to go solid. James Harden's a superstar. Say what you want about the foul calls this year, but James Harden's still a superstar. Gordon Hayward's a star to me. I don't think he's at all-star level anymore. Brandon Ingram goes in that star category as well. So, like, Kyrie, like, you're not playing, dog. Like, what are you? Like, well, out of respect, I know I've put Ben Simmons to solid, even though he hasn't played when he could potentially be like a star and has been an all-star before. But I'm going to put respect on Kyrie's name and put him superstar. We'll put him all-star. Not saying he's not a superstar, just saying just because we haven't seen him play this year. We'll put him in that all-star category with the Bookers and stuff. What do you guys think? Do you think Devin Booker and Chris Paul, like, are superstars or not? I think Devin Booker could be. I think in a year or two's time, Devin Booker could be a superstar. But as of now, I think he's all-star. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Same with, like, Ja. I'll put Ja in all-star now, but he's definitely close to being a superstar. I just think he needs that consistency and get that weight under his belt. But no, definitely this year especially, he's been playing real good. But we'll put him in all-star. Yeah, let's put Kyrie at the back here. Again, this isn't an order in the categories. Jaylen Brown, so he's an all-star as well. Nikola Jokic. Is Nikola Jokic top 5? Reigning MVP and whatnot. We'll put him there for now. We'll see how the top 5 starts to look. But yeah, definitely I'll put him in the top 5 for now. Valanciunas. For me, in between star and solid, I know his 3-point shot's looking a lot nicer this year, but how good can you be on the Pelicans? Like, he's like the Pelicans star player. But even then, like, when Zion plays and when Brandon Ingram's playing, like, I'm going to put him in solid, guys. I haven't watched heaps of Pelican games, like not much at all this year, because Zion hasn't been playing. Shout out to Brandon Ingram, but I'm a Zion fan, and obviously we know Zion's current situation, so we'll put him solid for now, but he could maybe be a star. Drew Holiday, star. Obviously, like, champion, but he's definitely like a star. You can maybe say he's an all-star, but I think these players here are definitely that step above him. Kawhi Leonard, ooh. See, you could argue that Kawhi Leonard's top 5. I'm going to drop him to superstar just because he's injured and he hasn't played yet. Yeah, and then I'll put KD as a top 5 player. Yeah, Kawhi can go. Kawhi's still a superstar, obviously. I think he's top 5 potential, but just based on his injury, we'll put him superstar. I don't want to penalize people for their injuries and not playing, like Kawhi, Kyrie, and Ben Simmons, but it is hard to judge them when I'm doing this tier list based off this year. And they haven't played, so bear with me, guys. Kemba Walker, star. Even potentially solid, honestly, guys. Honestly. Yeah, I'll probably put him in solid. He's had a bit of a drop-off. Like, he's not a good defender at all. He's a bucket, but he's quite streaky. How well has he been doing for the Knicks, guys? I haven't watched a bunch of Knicks games. I have seen a bit. Is that disrespectful? Does he deserve to be in star? I'll leave him in solid for now, but let me know what you think, okay? Oh, LaMelo. See, for me, LaMelo's an all-star, right? But I think he has all-star, superstar potential. I think right of now, yeah, he's a star. He's probably the best talent out of this group of players here. No disrespect to anyone else, but I think Melo, yeah. Because he's not going to make the All-Star game this year in the East. I don't believe so. He might actually because he'll get voted for, eh? Do I put him in All-Star, guys? Or is he still in that star category? No, I'll leave him in star. I'll put him at the top. I want to put him in All-Star, guys, but I don't know if he's quite there yet. He's like this far away. But we'll put him in star. Sorry, LaMelo fans. I know how we all love Melo. I love Melo myself. I want to put him up more, but we'll leave him in star. And let me know if you disagree, guys. That's I'm not too sure about that one. But yeah, we'll leave him in star. LeBron's still a top 5 player. Don't get it twisted, guys. You're looking at me right now going, oh yeah, he would say that. LeBron fan, Lakers fan, of course he puts LeBron top 5, even though he hasn't played much this year and they were first round. Shh. Did you watch the Pacers game? I know we shouldn't be going to overtime against the Pacers, but did you watch the Pacers game, okay? They're like, fuck you 3-pointer, alright? He's still a top 5 player, right? Get off my dick. Who's this? Karis LeVert. So when he went to the Pacers, we were all like, this guy's going to be the star of that team, a bucket. But I checked the other day, and Brogdon's averaging about 20, but my man here is only getting about 14 points, so it's not all about points, it's not all about stats. But from what I've seen and stuff, he's solid. Star potential and whatnot, but he has to go solid. I think Kyle Lowry's a star. I think he's in this category compared to an all-star, and I think he's a step above solid still. Chris Middleton. See, like, all-star, superstar based on, like, last year's playoffs, but see, an all-star. Like, he might make the all-star game. Now I have to put Chris Middleton there. Now, guys, I'm moving LaMelo up to all-star. I don't care what anyone says. LaMelo in my eyes is an all-star, alright? Don't get it twisted, okay? Mike Conley. So he made the all-star game last year, right, as like a replacement. Nah, I'm going to put him in the star category. I don't believe, in my opinion, and I may be wrong, but I do not believe, in my opinion, that he's going to make another all-star game this year. Donovan Mitchell is low-key a superstar, boys. If I'm going to put him in all-star, because the age thing, I feel like with, like, Ja, Jalen, these fellas here, Bam, Melo, superstar potential, and you could argue that they're nearly a superstar. I just think give them a year or two, and then they'll be definitely in that category. Obviously, don't want to penalize them because of their age and their potential, but I just think as of now, yeah, we'll put them there. Is Devin Booker a superstar, guys? I don't know. This is hard to do. These tier lists are always hard because everyone has different opinions and different ways of like viewing it. But no, I can't put him in superstar because then I'm going to question Ja and Donovan Mitchell being an all-star still. Yes, I still see the Ja and Donovan's on a similar level to Devin Booker. Different players, obviously. Do you guys know what I'm saying? Like, Ja carries that Memphis team. Like, they should not be as good as they are, like, talent-wise. Yeah, so we'll keep them there. Michael Porter Jr. He's a star. But I think he's like a fraction off. He's definitely a star, just a consistency thing. And he's injured at the moment, right, guys? Is he missing games or whatnot? So we'll put him as star. Solid, sorry. Jamal Murray hasn't played this year. We'll put him in star because I think when he comes back, he will be a star player. We could put him in solid for now, but no, I'm going to put him in star for now. I do think him at his best healthy as a star player. Victor Oladipo hasn't played this year, but as we know, he's just been rigged with injuries these last few years, so we'll put him as solid. Paul George, superstar. My man has been balling out this year, guys. Shout out to Paul George. I was the first person to slander his name after, the whole Lakers, Clippers, drama like 2 years ago and him always running his mouth and calling himself playoff P and stuff. I had lots to say, but he's redeemed himself for me. So he's, a superstar. Kristaps Porzingis, star. Julius Randle. Say what you want, guys. You guys are probably saying, oh, he's not all. I think Julius Randle's an all-star. The Knicks have had an average start this year, but I just think he's an all-star caliber player. He's probably in the bottom tier of those players I've got there. I just think he's a slight step above some of these players. Does De'Aaron Fox deserve to go up? Nah, guys, I'm not going to keep confusing myself. Staying there. RJ Barrett could be a star, but I think he's solid at the moment. Terry Rozier, similar. Like, you could say he's a star, but I'll put him at solid. Sabonis is a star. Colin Sexton, solid. Like, he could be a star, but I just think these group of players here are still that little fraction above him. I think he gets a lot of opportunity in the Cavs to show his worth. So, yeah, he can go solid. Oh, I'm going to put Shai as a star. Yeah, I definitely think, Shai is a step above some of these players. Almost all these players here, all of them. Pascal Siakam, like, he's either very solid or... Now, I'll put him as a star still. Obviously, I've put Fred VanVleet that category below, and those two are like sort of the face of that franchise now with their rebuild. But I think Pascal's, step above, especially defensively. I know Fred's a great defender, great perimeter defender. It's hard to judge because they're different players. Nah, we'll put him as star, guys. We'll put respect on his name. Marcus Smart's very solid. Steph Curry is a top 5 player. I think that's going to be my top 5 there. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see when we finish the players, but I don't think I'm going to replace any of those players. I think that's my top 5, unless I'm missing someone. Jason Tatum. See, for me, I want to say he's a superstar. I think he's a year or two away, but we'll keep him in the All-Star category for now. I think he's still in that category of Ja and, Donovan, Devin Booker, these types of players here. I do think in a year or two's time, especially maybe even a year, he's going to be up there. I really like Tatum. I think people need to respect him more than they do, maybe. Dude's a crazy player, but yeah, we'll put him there. We'll put him there. We need to scroll down now, guys. Tobias Harris, he's a star. Like, he's been balling. I don't think he's played much at all this year. Has he even played this year? But judging on his performance last year going into this year, he's a star. I know this is based off this year, but I think he is a star player, especially with Ben Simmons not there when he's on the court, because I do believe he's out at the moment. He could be a 20-point per game scorer easy. Cat's an all-star. He's in that category. Vucevic could be an all-star, and he was an all-star last year or the year before, but I just think he's been restricted a bit in that Bulls offense, so we'll put him in the star category. John Wall, like, you haven't played this year at all, right? I think when you do play, I think he's a star player still. We'll put him in solid, though. Does Jamal Murray... You know what, guys? I'm sorry, Jamal Murray. I think you are a star when you're playing and when you're on form. I just think some consistency would help. So, obviously, you haven't been playing, though, because your ACL... Was it ACL? So, we won't bash you too much, but we'll leave you there. And I'm also going to drop Chris Stapps down, guys. Okay? I think that just cleans up that category a little bit more. I'm happy with that. Westbrook is... He's either the best star or like the lowest all-star. As a Lakers fan, I'll put him as all-star. And I'll put some respect on his name. But I wouldn't be mad if you said he was a star. Christian Wood to me is a star. Trae Young's an all-star. Again, like these few players that I've got at the top here. Could definitely be a superstar. Just as of right now, I think he's that little fraction below these players. But the new generation of these NBA players is taking over. And the older generations, like the Harden, LeBrons, the KDs, like that era of players definitely exiting their primes. They're still balling out, and I still think they're the big dogs of the league. But we're definitely seeing a shift. Zach LaVine, I'm going to put him in all-star as well. Zion Williams, bro. I'm a huge Zion fan. Obviously, my man looks chubby and overweight. I'm going to put him in all-star because when he plays, he is an all-star with extreme superstar potential. I'm going to put him in all-star now. We haven't seen him play this year, but I do still think he's an all-star caliber player. And guys, also, I've just noticed that I've got Luka in superstar when I've got, some of these players still that step below. I think Luka's a step above him. And obviously, you could go, DeRozan, why is Tatum and Trae Young and Devin Booker below DeRozan? You could have a point. I just think based off this year, he's been a superstar. He's been balling. So we'll give him some credit. Draymond Green, you're probably thinking I'll put him in solid. I'll put him at the best of solid. I was going to say I'm going to put him in star just because his worth is way beyond stats, but we'll put him in solid. Clay's could be an all-star when he comes back, and I'm not saying he won't be. I'm going to put him at the best star. I'm not disrespecting him at all. I think he could be all... Nah, we'll put him in all-star, guys. just assuming he's going to come back and still be Klay Thompson. He, you know, he's an all-star. Was once a superstar at one stage, definitely. Yeah, but we'll put him in all-star. And then Miles Turner could be a star. We'll put him at the top of solid. And I'm just going to have a quick run through. So top 5, we've got Giannis, Joker, KD, LeBron, and Curry. That's a big one. What do you guys think about that? Because that's the one thing I'm confident with. I do think that's the top 5 best players in the league. Who would you guys swap out? Would you take out LeBron for someone? Would you take out Joker for someone? Like, because I don't think you could take out... I think Giannis, KD, and Curry have to be locks. I think LeBron still has to be a lock because he's LeBron and he's still balling. And then I think Joker has to be a lock because he's at MVP, you know. But I'd understand if you wanted to make a case for one of these players. And these all-stars, yeah, like I said, these few here could definitely be superstars. They're just that fraction behind star players. You know, honestly, guys, I'm really happy with this. I'm really happy with this. These tier lists are obviously very hard. I don't want to annoy anyone, but I also just want to be honest and do it. You do it what I believe. Like I said, I do watch a lot of basketball, guys, so it's an educated tier list. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Make sure to drop a like, drop a comment. Let me know what you think down below. Let's have a discussion about it. If you want to change some players, don't hesitate. Just comment. Just be like, JDMC, you're wrong. Why is Zion an all-star? Let me know. Like, it's cool. It's nothing personal. Like, we can have a discussion about it. Because like I said 100 times, yeah, I'm not saying I'm right. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think about that. Appreciate you guys so much for watching. Road to 2K. Please make sure to subscribe. I'll appreciate it. I'll catch you guys later. But most importantly, stay safe out there. And peace. PS vlog coming in the next few days. Laters.